Hello? Yo, what's up? Can you hear me? Okay. Just tweaking some things. Trying to figure out if I'm live on YouTube and Twitch. I think I am. Just gotta pull up both chats. Welcome, welcome. Good to see everyone. Okay, it looks like everything's working. Okay. All right. Oh, thanks, Rich Mitch. All right, I gotta change my screen here so I can. This is my first time dual streaming. Okay, I just gotta set up my chat. There's gotta be a way. Oh yeah, pop out chat. Gotta pop it out, pop it, and lock it so I can read both chats at the same time. Missed out another. Everything is gonna be all right, y'all. Everything is gonna be great. Okay. Well, you tell me if it's not, all right? But I think we're in good shape to do some drawing. Yes, love drawing. Yo, should I send him $10? Yeah, obviously. Yo, thank you for joining me here today. Let me know if let's do the top-down view. Where's my mouse? Here it is. All right, so I've got my pencils here. Check this out. Got the high uni pencils. Portraits or abstract, you know, I think could be a little bit of both. The last thing I drew with, yo, thanks for the $10, I appreciate it. The last thing I drew with pencil was a little bit of both. I started out abstract and then I started seeing a portrait in it. So, sometimes it goes, and this was only about 2/3 of the way through. I was like, hey, it kind of looks like it could be a mouth or eyes or, you know, so who knows what'll happen. Yeah. Gotta sharpen it. Sharpen the pencil. The pencil. Oh, the National Portrait Gallery? Yeah, it's a good site. Oh, it's a nice... I try to, as you can see, you can see which pencils I use. I feel like once, this is like a graph of which pencils I use the most. So obviously 2B has a lot of usage, and HB. But I figure once I use up the 2B and the HB, I can just go down to like B and 4B, or B and 3B and F, and just use the ones on either side, or buy more pencils, or it's not the end of the world, right? I usually use 3 pencils, like kind of a middle one, a dark one like this 5B, and a lighter one like this 2H maybe. That should be good. Palomino Blackwing 602? Yeah, I think so. I mean, did y'all hear that? What did I just drop on the ground? Oh, this was, I think this is what fell. It's like a pen holder. Yeah, fancy. Or pencil holder. Don't really need that when you can just put them on. What's the point though? Because you look, what about this? Just put that sucker down. I feel like I used Blackwings before. Maybe I was using different Blackwings. Everyone talks about them like they're crazy, and then I was using it. I was using the Blackwing pencil, and I was like, those are the ones with the weird flat erasers on them, right? That's what makes them distinctive. I was using it and I was like, this feels kinda like every other pencil I've ever used. Yeah, welcome everyone on Twitch. It's been a long time since I streamed on Twitch. I've done a few streams on YouTube since then, but now I've figured out how to multi-stream. Hopefully it's all working okay. Yep, I'm on YouTube and Twitch at the moment. So welcome everyone. All right, let's just start. Let's just, if you don't know what to do, just kind of start, right? A little bit here, a little bit there. Also, I just posted a video on YouTube. Make sure you go watch that at some point. Not now though, I need you here in the live stream. I think I could theoretically do the whole drawing just with the 2B. I feel like that's kind of a sweet spot for me. If I had to choose one pencil hardness, it'd probably be like 2B or around there. Plus, when you're using a 2B pencil, you get to make the Shakespeare puns. 2B or not 2B. They just kind of, after a while they get overdone, but they also kind of just write themselves, these jokes. They're bad jokes, to be clear. They are not great jokes. Hey, how's it going? Hailstones, right as rain. That's right, 2B. It is 2B, just to be clear, yeah. Does pencil feel luxurious? Oh, you're talking about the Blackwings or whatever they're called? I'm not sure why people like them so much. You're working out to the stream? Nice. Hope you get a good workout. One day, I will work out. Maybe. Maybe I won't ever work out. I shouldn't promise that when it might not ever happen. Hey, Chris the Barber, welcome. Yeah, I do run, and well, I haven't run in a long time, but I do ride my bike or go on walks sometimes. I don't really consider that working out though. Because I mean, the exercise is kind of, I don't really ever do it just for exercise. I mean, I've never really been good at exercising just for exercising's sake, right? I can make myself do activities that happen to be good exercise. You know, like I like walking because it's a good way to like de-stress or if I'm anxious, walking is good, or it's a good way to You know, like, it's nice to get out there and listen to audiobooks, or I like riding my bike just because it's fun and I can go around and look at things. But like, I could never get into like the exercise bikes, for example. I don't know, because it just wasn't the same for the reasons like that. Like, I couldn't get around and look at things if I was riding an exercise bike. I'm taking the sweatshirt off. The stage lights, they really heat you up. Heart health, yeah. I mean, I think even, at least my mom, who's a nurse, tells me that even just going on walks is good for your heart. Yo, what up, Toke? Good to see you. I mean, any exercise is better than no exercise. It's gotta be, right? Walk in VR. But you're not talking about using like the joystick to walk in VR. You're talking about like walking around in circles in your little room or something? Or you're talking about walking on a treadmill in VR? That would be kind of cool, I guess. I can see options there, possibilities. Yeah, I'm just kind of scribbling right now. This might turn into something, it might turn into nothing. There is joy in just scribbling, like the feeling of the pen on the paper and seeing it take shape and form. Even if it doesn't turn into something cool, I don't consider it wasted time. Hey, now really a scientist. Unintentional ASMR, you know. I wish I was somehow better at doing intentional ASMR, but I've never really. It feels cringy to me, and not in like a bad way. It's just like trying to do ASMR intentionally. I was like, I can't do it, because I don't really experience ASMR. I don't think, unless I have some very inaccurate idea of what ASMR is. I'm not saying people who like ASMR are cringy. It's just cringy to try to do anything where you're not really into it yourself, you know? It's not very authentic, or it would probably come across as inauthentic. Gorilla Tag VR. No, I've definitely done VR that gets a good workout. Even like that Beat Saber, you know, you can get some exercise with that, because you're moving your upper body, and you got to do like side steps and dodging. But there's a lot of video games like Just Dance or whatever. You can get good exercise just from like dancing. That's not even VR. You can definitely get exercise from video games. Birds chirping. Can you hear birds in my? I don't think the birds, it must be on your end. I don't hear any over here. Any genre of music? I don't know. No, thanks for that $5, Walter. Reviving Peter Reed. I mean, I posted I did a Peter Reed's like a month or two ago, didn't I? An Edgar Allan Poe story. I mean, I could do more. But I mean, it ain't dead, is all I'm saying. I mean, it ain't thriving either, but what kind of stories you want to hear? The qualifications are, it's got to be in public domain, so whatever the author or rights holder is doesn't come and sue me, and it's got to be like not too long. to read, like an hour or less of reading, usually. So short stories, pretty much. As far as music goes, I don't know, I'm kind of into all sorts of stuff lately. There's not like one type that gets me inspired. It all depends on my mood and stuff like that. It's kind of like when people ask, what's your favorite color? It's like, how can there be an answer to that? It's all about context. Yo, what up, Burbles? Good to see you. Koparka, yo, what up? See some familiar faces. Little Daisy Drew, hello. I have no notifications on. Finally paid off. I know. I don't know how long it's been since I streamed on Twitch. It's probably been a few years. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have a very good concept of the passage of time. Sometimes time has passed and I think it's been sometimes I think it's been years and it's only been like a few days, or sometimes I think it's been a few days and it's actually been years. When time passes, it just kind of gathers in the back of my head in like a big blob all together, and instead of like laid out in a timeline like it's supposed to be. Five years? Really? That's so long. Well, Queen Metal, what's up? Yes, look at you. Some of you still subscribed. I appreciate that. What are we drawing? I'm not sure right now. Just kind of drawing. Can y'all hear the pencil on the paper? It's satisfying to me. I can hear it. I'm gonna go for a quick little sharpen. Last time I streamed, you still only used ink and pens? Yeah. Nice paradactite. Michael Jackson fan, or once was a fan? I don't think I would call myself a Michael Jackson fan. I don't dislike him. I just haven't spent a lot of time listening to Michael Jackson music. I feel like people who are Michael Jackson fans grew up listening to Michael Jackson, and I just didn't. That's not always true. I mean, a lot of the music I like now, I didn't grow up listening to. I only got into it when I was an adult, but I just never really got into Michael Jackson. I don't know what to tell you. So to answer your question, no, I'm not a Michael Jackson fan. Sometimes I I think I need to work on answering questions more directly. I always seem to answer them a very roundabout, circuitous. Don't know what word I'm trying to say. Nice, Jacob Caswell. First fountain pen. Am I going to draw more portraits? Yeah, I'm drawing one right now. This is your pretty face right here. Every little detail. Here's your eyelashes. Here's your nose hairs. Here's your other 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 nose hairs. Yo, Melrich, thanks for that sub. Oh yeah, Prime subs. Yeah, what you said, COG. Circuitous. Like a circuit? A circuit. Circuitous. Why can't I say that word? I feel like I've said that word before. I've said it before. What's up, TJ? Serendipitously. Charcuterie. It could also be a charcuterie. Charcuterous. Yes, like a charcuterie board. I just don't want to miss any of the nose hairs, because then people, you know how people are. Everyone's a critic. They would look at it. I could have everything just perfect, and then they'd be like, but Peter, look, you missed a nose hair. And so I just don't want to go there. I just want to get all the nose hairs and just to do it right, you know? Do it right for once. Little J says, I wish I could draw or do art, but I don't know how to draw or to art. Any advice for me, because I want to do art? I mean, I know this might not be helpful, but I think you're overthinking it. Personally, you might be giving the concept of art too high of a place in your mind. Like when you think of art, like what do you think of? Is it like stuff in museums, or I don't know? Because art can just be any old fun way of expressing yourself. Like that, like what I'm doing right now. Half the time when I'm drawing, I'm not even looking at the paper because I'm trying to read chat, and nobody ever told me this is the way it's supposed to be, or this is how art or drawings has to look. This is just how I'm having fun right now. Drawing. This is how I like putting the lines on the paper, you know? Like, I refuse to believe you can't hold a pen. I mean, unless you have some, you know, maybe disability where maybe you don't have hands. But there are people who draw with their pencil in their mouth. Like, you can do it. You can draw lines on paper and figure out a way to arrange those lines on the paper that maybe please you in some way. Like, oh, that's a fun way to arrange the lines on the paper, right? I feel like that's basically it for as far as drawing goes. Don't overthink it. Hey, what up, Dead Hands? Good to see you. There is a lot of gatekeeping in the art world, I think, which discourages a lot of people. So that's unfortunate, but Also, it's just, and there's people like me who post drawings and get a bunch of like likes and stuff on Instagram, and then you maybe post a drawing on Instagram and nobody gives it a like or a comment at all. I can see how that would be discouraging. Because sometimes I see other people, it happens to me too, because I see someone post something on Instagram or a YouTube video. I'm like, well, my stuff doesn't get near that many likes, or does that mean I'm doing something wrong, or I should be drawing differently? Because it can get into your head in a bad way. That's just like, I don't know, the dangers of social media, or comparing yourselves to other people even when you're not intending to. So I don't know. It's just, art is a very personal thing, and you got to decide for yourself what you want from it and how you're going to judge your own art before you put it out there. But it is fun. I admit, one of my favorite things about having like a following like this and people to chat with and people to who will comment on my art is that it's nice to get comments on your art. So I know I am very spoiled in that way, because it's very encouraging, and I know a lot of people don't have that. Just to get a like on a drawing that you post goes a long way, and so I wish more people could have that, but I don't really know the answer because I don't know. Gartic phone. Oh, is that the drawing game? Ah! Yeah! Yes! No, I don't want to play that. I want to do this. Sup, time dog? Instagram is trash for new people? Probably for everybody. I'm on almost every social media site. I'm losing followers. Like, this month is the first month in a long time that I've actually gained subscribers on YouTube, which is probably a lot of my fault. But like on Instagram, I have 170,000 followers. I used to have like 175,000. What happened? I don't know. I don't want to think about it, because then I'll be like, wait, am I doing something wrong? Or maybe those were just bots that Instagram deleted. But maybe if I start thinking about them, like, wait, do people not like me anymore? Yeah. It's not the most important thing, the number of followers or viewers or whatever. Obviously, I do want more, but there's only a certain number of things I will do to get more. Yeah, exactly. Yo, what up, John? Good to see you. Sorry if I'm missing anyone's chats. Glad you're all here, though. I am spending some time looking down at the paper, so I hope you'll forgive me if I miss any of your comments, but I'm glad you're all here. Hope you're all having a good, I think it's today Friday. chilling. Nice. Oh, I forgot I have cold brew coffee right there. It's right there, and I wasn't drinking it. Need to clean your fountain pens? Yeah, I have a few fountain pens that are that I want to use too, but I haven't used them in a long time, so they're a little bit dried up. And I think basically what I need to do is just do like a mass fountain pen soak. Yeah, just to get them a little, I don't know. I think that should help. AI art discouraged you? Yeah. I can see that, I guess. Maybe. I just want AI, like it's they're like slowly implementing AI features into like pretty much every program on the computer, you know, and every app. There's like almost every app now, there's like an AI search bar, and I don't even know if these are like real AI or what's going on. It's like it's just everywhere now, right? Have you all noticed that? But there's like some little AI features in like Premiere Pro, which is what I use for editing my videos. Like they have this thing called generative clip expand or something. But I mean, I feel like these are the areas where AI could actually be useful. Like this is, like I want to spend more time drawing, right? And less time doing the busy work that is editing my videos. Like I want them to add the feature where I can just be like, cause I sit around for hours editing my videos, like taking out all the spots in my videos where I move my hand away from the paper so that it's like a smooth video of me drawing and not like choppy. And I want the AI feature where I can just tell it to edit my videos, to do all the busy work, right? That's what I want. So I think there are going to be some, and I'm sure that, you know, I might have to wait a year or two. I feel like it'll be there eventually though. I would definitely use that feature. Sheep Smugglerin says, may I ask how you support yourself financially through YouTube videos? Yep, YouTube videos. I mean, and you know, in the times of my life when I get through into live streaming, you know, I make some money through like people donating money, so a subscription. Like on Twitch, I have memberships. I might set them up on YouTube. I don't know, but yeah, live YouTube videos. The ad revenue on YouTube, I get a portion of the ad revenue, and I do some sponsored videos, like 2 videos a month. I do a Squarespace integration. They pay me for that. So I make some money from those. Generative clip expanders that have a really heavy bias against certain things. Yeah, I'm not really interested in using those features. I don't want it to, I don't want any features that like create things that weren't, you know, there really. But I was just saying, like I notice them adding more and more AI features to like every program, right? What style of art is this? Doodle surreal? Yeah, I guess you could call it that. I guess so. If you want to. Art sales have been looking pretty good too. Yeah, maybe in the last couple of months I've sold like 4 or 5 pieces of art for like $300 or $400 each. So that's pretty good. That doesn't hurt at all. That's like a whole month. That's like almost a whole month of rent right there. Wait, the AI fixed your comment about AI? That's scary. No, I haven't tuned food. Of course, Missy Fate. Of course, AI, yes, yes. Of course, that's what you said, yeah. Look, I know there was like I saw all these um like boycotts and like, you know how there's always like these social media protests against certain things, like, oh, do this to protest this, or do this to protest that, or boycott this or that. I feel like they're often pretty ineffective and pointless because it's just people don't. There's never any like real life changes. But especially when it came to like artists complaining about AI. I mean, I feel like AI and its interaction with the art world is only a tiny, tiny portion of what AI is doing. And the amount of money that these companies are pouring into AI, right? They're pouring like billions and billions and billions of dollars into AI and building these massive like data centers and stuff that like take up so much energy and stuff. It's like, bro, these people who are doing AI and pouring all the money into it, they don't really care about I feel like they don't care about what a bunch of artists think. I mean, maybe that's just me being black pilled or doomer pilled or whatever you want to call it about the efforts of the little guy. I mean, obviously I'm on the artist side. I just feel like it's like, is this really going to work? Complaining about this? If anything, you should, write letters to your congressman or something. If there's like these AI data centers being built in your state, or I don't know. Yeah, I got you, Burbles. Hey, Errolyn Jackson, good to see you. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Welcome. Oh, nice, Paradactite. Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch more at some point I just gotta spend an afternoon like taking photos and posting things on the website, so there will be a bunch more up there. Hey, Dark Gamer. Raid Vortex. Nice, Slow Joe. Yeah, it's definitely fun to mess around with. I have the like Mid-Journey bot. It's just like a bot that you DM on Discord. You can just like tell it images to make it. It's fun to mess around with. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there's like some taboo thing. Like, what do you're an artist? You've even thought about touching AI image generation? But I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. Just leave me alone. I mean, I definitely get all the gripes about how they steal. I guess the main gripe is that what they steal people's art to use as references or something. I don't know whose art they're stealing. People who use Adobe products. Look, I'm not on AI's side. I'm just trying to be realistic, I guess. I'm probably out of touch, okay? Don't listen to me. I'm just trying to sit here and draw and mess around with the AI bot every now and then when I'm bored. It's time to sharpen the pencil again. Exactly, John. Yeah, what up, C? And Dismal. Cat Otterby. the brand of pencil, it's these High Uni Mitsubishi. I don't know if it's the same Mitsubishi that makes cars. I mean, it looks like it. You know these Japanese companies that, like Yamaha, making motorcycles and keyboards and who knows what else. They do all sorts of things. I kind of want a Yamaha pencil now. Are there Yamaha pencils? Turbocharged pencil. Mitsubishi makes art supplies, office furniture, and so much more. When it's used commercially, yeah, I can definitely understand that. And yeah, there's these billboards in my town in Greensboro, and it keeps popping up on the local Greensboro subreddit. It's like people complaining about how awful these AI billboards are, because it's made by like the Greensboro like downtown like tourism or publicity team. They're like, hey, come see downtown Greensboro, and it's this like crazy garish AI image, and people are like, really, you had to do that? Couldn't you just have like hired someone to make like it? First of all, it's AI and it's ugly. Like, come on. Hey, Lex Limbo. Oh, that's cool. Tell your son I said hi. Am I Peter Draws because I'm Peter Draws, or am I Peter Draws because I'm Peter Draws? It's a tough one. I don't know. Tell me if you figure it out. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure I understand the question, but it definitely sounds like it's worth pondering. Hey, Paul Adams. How's school? Good, good. I have 2 classes, and this is my last semester. I have my sculpture capstone class, where I'm building a bunch of sculptures to go in a show at the end of the semester at a little local art gallery. And I'm working on those, and I also have like an art history class about American photography, and I have to write some like a art history paper, like a research paper. I mean, so I just check this out. I'll show you the books I got. Where's my mouse? Got my Wilco shirt on. See, here's my research materials. This plus a documentary movie are my research materials. Doing a paper about a photographer named Vivian Mayer. Vivian Mayer? You might have heard of her. Bought a Kaweco Sport some days ago. Nice. Drew a Sclorpus. Whoa. A Sclorpus is a bold choice. Sounds fun though. I have had long hair before, yeah. But then I cut it. So now it's shorter. Well, it depends how long ago I cut it. How quickly does hair biodegrade? How quickly does it disappear? Probably pretty quick. It used to be when I was little, my mom would cut me and my dad's hair in the kitchen, and then she'd put all the hair clippings out in the garden as some kind of fertilizer. Apparently it's good for the plants. Is that weird? Or is he draws and he peters? I did start with interior design. When I first went to school, I was in, well, at this school they called it interior architecture, which is, I think, is a term they made up, which is like some weird mishmash of architecture and interior design. And the first year was fun and exciting, but then by the time the second year came around, it started becoming a lot more boring, where they didn't let you be as like expressive and creative, which I think is probably about right for the program, for purposes of actually getting a job in that field. But maybe that's what made me realize I don't want to do this. So then I switched to the art program, which is in the same building. Thoughts and wisdom on love? Oof. I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm not the best at that. I'm in a relationship right now, but I've been dating this girl for like a few months, but it's the longest relationship I've been in, and it's only just because I figured out how to, like, in the past I always broke up with people because I would get like anxious or something, and it's only recently that I've been able to like calm down and just kind of go with it and enjoy it, and it's been better. I don't know if that's the kind of, I'm the one that needs advice, but it's been good. One more class for your degree, 3D design. Is that like 3D on the computer, or like sculptures in real life? Oh yeah, Sod is front. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's easy to, I find myself getting in my own way kind of mentally a lot of the time. I don't know where that comes from, but it definitely happens. Maybe it's just like a survival, like a defense mechanism, like to protect myself or something, but I also end up protecting myself from some kind of happiness too, at times. You what up, Repeat Defender? Well, thank you for the kind words and the $5. I appreciate that. Oh, you still got the shoes t-shirt? Yeah, at some point I gotta make some more t-shirts. I haven't put out more t-shirt designs in a long time, but I've just never been, I mean, I think it's cool for people to be able to buy my art on their shirts and wear it out around in the world, you know? But then I'm just never very motivated to spend the time required to set it up, you know, like scanning the art, and then I gotta like edit the drawings so that there's transparency behind the black lines and stuff, because every single one of those websites where you can upload designs, you know, like designed by humans or spring tea or whatever they're called, if you put a shirt on there and then your viewers or fans or whatever buy it for like $30 or $25, whatever it is, you only get like $3. But it makes sense because you don't actually have to do that much work. You know, they make the shirt and ship it out. They do all the fulfillment, but still, it's like, yo, Compromist. Thank you. Thanks for that sub. Thank you very much. Can't allow yourself to experience joy because of the lack of doing the things you know you need to. Maybe. I don't know. Just try it. Just give it a shot, I say. Just like, I know it's scary, but like just kind of let go. a little bit. Just try it. Try letting go and doing, I know, because for me it kind of felt like just letting go and like letting myself be happy in a relationship, even though it felt a little bit scary. It just it's worth a try. Worst case scenario, it's either that or you just stay miserable by yourself forever. Yo, Moto Flaneur, thank you also. 6 months. Yeah, welcome back. All right, let me look at this upside down. more wisdom on love than I thought. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe it's not. I don't know if it's wisdom. It's just like personal experience. Maybe that's what wisdom is. Yeah, true. Paradactyte. You gotta let go and let yourself feel some bad things instead of hiding from those all the time too. I feel like I gotta do something with this space right here. I mean, I like the fact that there's some empty kind of white space in the middle, but I don't really like this, whatever this shape is. You know, what I could do is use some eraser. It's not bad to use an eraser. Then I can kind of connect some of these shapes like this. That way things can overlap a little bit more. Yes. The eraser is just another tool. It's not weakness to erase. Okay. No rules to art. Yeah, letting the feels in. A doodling competition, but it's graded on how much you're enjoying yourself. Yeah. And I think if it was truly graded on how much you're enjoying yourself, that would then become apparent in the result. Like you could, I feel like you could look at the end pieces and be like, wow, this person was enjoying themselves. And then, or you could look at a different one and be like, wow, it doesn't look like this person was having very much fun. I could be wrong, okay? Partly because it's some people enjoy vastly different things. See, that's where it kind of falls apart. Because you could look at something and be like, wow, that looks like it was a blast to draw. And this other one, you could be like, wow, this looks like it was miserable to draw. And the other person would be like, well, I had a great time drawing it. So it's not a foolproof plan, but I like the idea. I'm going to a drawing, I'm going to a doodling, I'm going to a painting competition tomorrow, actually. My first one ever. A live painting competition with acrylic paint. 6 people painting at once, and then it's like elimination rounds. I have no idea what it's gonna be like. Isn't that gonna be weird? I think it's gonna be weird, but I think it's gonna be fun. I'm not a competitive person, which is why it's an interesting idea to me. I don't even know. I don't believe art should be a competitive thing, which is why I'm not really like concerned about like if I lose. Like basically how it works is like the people go up, 6 people at a time go up and paint for 20 minutes, right? You go up and you paint. I don't really know. You go up, paint for 20 minutes, and then there's like, I think the audience or some judges vote on whose are the best, and then those, like half of the people, like the next like 3 out of the 6 people paint again, and then out of those people a winner is chosen. I don't really, it's like, how do you even choose? Maybe, I guess it's just open to opinion, you know? How do you choose the best? Who cares? So I mean, I'm just saying, like, if mine doesn't get chosen, you know, I don't have a lot of I don't care. Essentially, I'm just gonna go out there and try to have fun painting. And if I don't make it to the second round, that's totally fine. I'll have fun watching. And I think the paintings will be auctioned off for, it's to support, like, it's in a nearby town called Durham. It's to like support their arts society or arts scene or something, or for some sort of charity, I don't remember. But it's like at this weird event at a hotel where the tickets are like $100 or $200 or something. So it's obviously meant to attract like a bunch of rich people. So the whole thing seems weird to me, but I was like, you know, they invited me. I should go try. I should just do it. I shouldn't say no just because it seems weird. I should, you know, I'm trying to say yes to things, okay? Like in that movie Yes Man. You ever watch that? Let me just try. Let me just do it, see what happens. What am I gonna paint? You know, I don't know. I'm more curious about what the other people are gonna paint, cause I just don't know what the, like, are they gonna be painting portraits or flowers, or I think I'm just gonna, you know, go for my normal kind of abstract painting style. I just don't know how, if that's what people expect. I don't really know what you can get done in 20 minutes. It's definitely a speed painting kind of thing. Yo, what up, you clips? Thank you. Welcome back. Alan Gabriel, hello. I don't know what's going on here in the middle, so I'm just doing, I don't like it, I don't know how to fix it, so I'm just doing like some random erasing marks to kind of shake things up. Kind of, so then I can kind of reassemble things, right? Yeah, yeah. Reassemble it. That looks kind of cool, just like that. I'm still only used one hardness of pencil. I could come in with some other, either lighter or heavier. What playlist? It's just it's a royalty free, or it's on Epidemic Sound, which is like one of those sound libraries for like creators where you can pay to have access to it. It's the like laid back mood. What up, Stratosphere? How are you? Laid back mood playlist. I don't know, Soda's Front. I don't know. I posted if you look on my Instagram, I reposted something from, I think it's called like the Durham Art Guild. So maybe if you look on their Instagram page, there'll be more information about it. I wish I could tell you more, but I really don't know what it's going to be like. think the drawing would be a job interest for me for the rest of my life. I don't know, not really. I kind of don't want it to be my job. It's kind of, you know, did that like I've been kind of saying. It's like I did the make your hobby your job mistake. It'd be kind of nice to be able to go back to drawing. I mean, drawing is still fun for me. Don't get me wrong, but it's not just fun. I'm also now drawing to survive, which is a weird mix-up of feelings and emotions. And maybe it'd be nice to not have to do that. I don't know. But I'm also trying to make the most of it while I can. I don't think I'll ever stop drawing, though, if that's what you're asking. I love drawing. I'm a Fortnite streamer. I played Fortnite once, maybe twice, but that was pretty good that one time I played it. So yeah, there could be something there. I killed someone. I got at least one confirmed kill. Works for some people and not others. Yeah, it works for some people and others. It works for some times, not other times. Like some periods, like, you know, I don't know. It's hard to know what to do sometimes. What's up, Riley Summers? Good to see you. What's up, Mosaic? What have I drawn? You mean right here? Let me zoom out. Is that what you're asking? That's where we're at so far. Have I ever made a drawing with my left hand? Yeah, I have. Yep, I've done that. It was not very fun. It turns out I'm better at drawing with my right hand, so it's more fun. Yeah, drawing my left hand, I'm bad at it, so it's not fun. It's just frustrating. Jeffrey Lewis? No, I've not really heard of that. I mean, it sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is really. Let me go to the 5B pencil briefly. This is going to be a little bit darker. Let me just make some kind of low lights, if you will, some shadows in here, some dark spots. For more contrast. Sonic Lego. What up, Gog Heel? Welcome. I don't know, get an ad blocker instead of complaining. Or subscribe. Got options. Yeah, this is working. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for that sub. Did I give up the kitten? I guess I did. I don't know what kitten you're talking about, so I guess it's been given up. Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely a time when I was much more skeptical and uncomfortable with pencils, and now I like them a lot more. I am also glad that that I'm having more fun with them now than I used to, because they are really fun. I like all the varying tones and gradients you can get with them, and just a very flexible and fun medium. Yeah, school probably did help, yeah. Sorry, I just got a notification that one of my assignments in my art history class got graded. I got a 100. A subject in mind? No, not really, no. If you go back to the beginning of this drawing, this stream, I started the drawing like this. I went like this. And then I just kind of kept building on it wherever it kind of took me, you know? I was just kind of going like this. And then I would kind of add to it, you know, make some spots darker, add some texture and structure to one part, you know, just kind of see what you see. Which is not how I always do it, but there's one way I like drawing. Ad blocker for Firefox. I use the uBlock Origin. It seems to work pretty good. But also, actually, I don't know if it works on Twitch and YouTube, because on Twitch, you know, I just pay. I use like Twitch Turbo and YouTube Premium, so actually I don't know if it works for those. So I shouldn't say too much. But surely there's a way. We have the technology, don't we? But uBlock Origin seems to work for a lot of things. I'm a very hypocritical person, okay? Because I hate ads, but also I support myself off showing other people ads. I accept that. Complicated person. Twitch ads slip through. Alternate Twitch player. Yeah, exactly. Paradactite. Rank hypocrisy. I know, it's sickening, isn't it? What's up, Eric? Asylum. Maybe it took me too long to figure that out. Who do I watch on Twitch? I watch people play video games, honestly, because I don't have the time or patience to actually play a lot of video games these days. But I get it's fun enough just to watch them play it while I'm working on other stuff. It's just as fun, actually. They're often better at the game than I am anyways, so it works out. Lately, when I try playing video games, I play it for like 30 or 45 minutes, then I'm like, ugh, I can't play this anymore. I get like too restless or something, or just the games don't seem fun anymore. But I can watch people play it on like the other monitor while I'm editing a video. That's good. hot. I gotta turn on the fan. What's up, CJ Pants? When's the next music video? I don't know. I gotta make a song. I've made a lot of like half of a bunch of songs. Gotta finish one of them. You know what? That's the hard part. Finishing a song. Streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. They both work pretty good. Going back to the 2B pencil for a minute. Do I burn incense? No. Unless you're referring to something else. This is to be some kind of euphemism. What up, Mr. Goen? Yeah. Mr. Quibbles, thanks for $2. Yeah, I'm still a coffee guy. Yeah, I was just drinking had a glass of cold brew I just finished. Burn incense, yeah. I don't burn incense because I'm not trying to hide nothing. Isn't that why people burn incense? What, they're afraid of the smell or something? What is the weed budget like? Cover the smell of farts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely burn incense for that. Less incense, more candles. Yeah. How often do I make mistakes in my art and turn that into a feature? If you're putting it like that, then almost constantly. It's almost a constant string of mistakes turned into features. That's pretty much all it is. Yeah. Hey, Heidi Sue. Sakura Microns. Yeah, those are good pens. I still have a bunch somewhere. I feel like the main reason I moved away from those is because they were kind of so disposable. Like I got annoyed by the nibs getting worn out because they're felt tips, you know. But they're still good pens. I have a lot of good drawings I look back on and I'm like, ooh, I drew that with a Pigma Micron. Some coffee and tattoos. Good to see you. Thanks for the $5, Paradactite. Thank you. The mighty glow cloud. Wait, what does that mean? What's a glow cloud? Yeah, all mistakes blended together to make art. Yes, yes. Oh, you burn incense for when your cat poops. Oh, that makes sense. Drawing with microns right now, Dead Hand. Nice. Nice, Kevin. Peter Pan in the box. New in box. Yes. Oh, is that a Night Vale reference? I still have never listened to that. Isn't that a radio show? Everyone tells me to listen to that. I'm like, I just don't wanna. I don't know what else to say. Hey, Pathmaker. Welcome. First time. Good to see ya. Glow Cloud was an ethereal deity predating reality that attempted to conquer Night Vale with its telepathic powers. After that didn't work, served as president of the Night Vale School Board. It's all making sense now. Well, I mean, I support the Glow Cloud if it got me $5. You know? Money talks. Hey, Scovsire, welcome. Oh, thanks for that sub. Thanks for using your Twitch Prime on me. Yeah, everybody check if you have a Twitch Prime, and then use it on me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Kevin, in the paint, when you started drawing, do you have any idea what the outcome will be? No, not usually. Not usually. Just an exercise in going with the flow. Copy from real life? No, I never really started with copying from real life or anything like that. I started with just doing abstract doodles in school. And then I gradually observed real life more. By that I mean I worked in things like shading and stuff, and you know, like natural forms like roots and flowers and, you know, rocks. I started adding those in a little bit more. So there are more observational elements started getting worked in. Did I graduate already? Nope, I'm going to graduate at the end of, near the beginning of December, actually, like December 6th or something. No, December 12th. And then I'll finally have a college degree. I can finally start living my life, right? I'll finally be worth something. Now I have to prove myself in the job market. Oh, it never ends, does it? Except Architect of Tranquility, cool name. The degree is in, it's a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Studio Art or something like that, with a concentration in sculpture and ceramics. You know. How did I meet my girlfriend? She was the model in the life drawing class I took. And I mean, they did make us all sign a form saying we wouldn't try to date the model. So I guess I am kind of a rule breaker in that sense, but couldn't help it. It's like Berg Spitzel. Welcome, yeah, welcome to the stream. Through work, yeah. Can I take your headache away? I don't know. I don't think so. I wish I could. Hope you feel better soon. Lee, how you doing, Lee? I was about to try to say your last name, but then I quickly got intimidated. I mean, there are words I've never said before, and it's hyphenated, so, but it's good to see you. Welcome. I feel like I spent more time on this little part of the drawing than I did on the rest of the drawing combined. That's okay. It's like super careful shading right here, and then the rest of it's just like scribble, scribble, scribble. It's fine. It's a good contrast, I think. Maybe. Nice vicious Elia. Find streaming my drawings makes them come out differently. Chat influences. Not so much the chat influences it, but like the flow of my workflow is a little bit different. Like the dynamics of like all the little breaks I take to, you know, stop and read chat and talk to y'all, I think changes things a little bit. Not in a bad way. It's just interesting. Interesting? Did I say that word wrong? Interest? Never mind. I'm losing my mind. Interesting. Just trying to add some more kind of darker areas, a little bit more contrast to show, you know, there's some areas that are like in there, some other areas that are out here. Don't know about this. This metal section is giving me trouble. Troublesome section. Troublesome child. What am I going to do with you, middle section? Send you off to boarding school? Hey, Bunny. Oh, subscribe for 78 months. What did your name used to be? I mean, Bunny SSBM. Sounds vaguely familiar, but maybe I'm manufacturing memories. What, did I miss a super chat? Oh yeah, I did. Queen D LB. Thank you. Sorry that I missed that. Thank you so much for the 10 bucks. And thank you, Bunny, for the resub. I've got a... Is there a way for me to make this chat bigger? Pop out. Chat. Boom. Now it will be bigger. Okay? Now, I promise to do better. Hi, Peter. Serious question. Poo-poo or pee-pee? I think pee-pee. Movie Rex. What have I watched lately? Can't remember. I think that means I probably shouldn't recommend anything if I can't even remember what I watched. But I'm definitely watching stuff. I just I don't know. What up, Infrared? Good to see you. What's up, MJ Pete? Good to see you. Oh yeah. Good point. Hit the like button, the thumb up. Is that the like button? I'm just looking at all the buttons below the video. Like, share, clip, save, subscribe, bell, bookmark. Look at the source code of the page. Interact. Somehow. Do you think there's analytics for whose viewers look at the page source code the most? Oh, future? Oh, nice. Well, welcome back. I appreciate all those months and the resub. Thank you very much. What do you do as an artist making just enough to get by, not for career, but for mental? I mean, if it's not for your career and you're just doing art for fun at that point, is that what you're asking? I mean, just, you got to dig deep and ask yourself what you have the most fun making, what kind of creative endeavors give you the most joy, and you know, I mean, I don't know exactly what you're asking, but that's kind of what I do before I sit down and draw, when I'm trying to choose, you know, the medium, you know, whether I'm going to use a pencil and what I'm going to draw on. Am I going to draw on a piece of paper or in a sketchbook or on, you know, like a piece of cardboard or the wall? You know, I try to just sit down and be like, just ask myself, just try to get really honest with myself. Like, what do I feel like doing right now? And I just try to wait for an answer to bubble up to the surface. Something usually bubbles up. You know, in this case, I was like, oh, ooh. Yeah, I think drawing with pencils would be really fun right now. Hey, Alex, thanks for that $5. Start being active on Patreon again? I mean, maybe. What do you think I should post on there? The problem with it before is I was like, well, I mean, I guess it was going okay at one point. I think I stopped posting stuff on there, like, you know, exclusive Patreon videos, because I was starting to get burnt out even posting stuff just on YouTube, like my normal content, right? So I was like, I just gotta focus. But I mean, I feel like my normal, like YouTube and Instagram, like the non-paid stuff has to be my priority. I don't know what kind of stuff could be on like the Patreon that would be reasonable. What's the last big thing that happened in my life? Well, this summer I went to Italy. That was pretty cool. First time I've ever been like to Europe. And then I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening. I mean, like graduating from school soon is cool. Having a girlfriend is cool, and then I have another trip coming along in the near future. In December, I'm planning on going to China for like 10 days on another school trip to be like an art school ambassador to answer questions, I guess, about to Chinese students who are thinking about coming to the United States to go to art school there. That's gonna be pretty cool. Yep, going to China for 10 days. So right now I've been putting a lot of work into getting my Chinese visa, because it's a whole thing. That is complicated to do. Looks like a weird octopus holding a bunch of junk and just getting terribly overwhelmed by the intense number of treasures it's holding. You know, I can see that. Maybe that's subconscious. Ever seen that meme? It's an old meme of the guy holding a bunch of limes saying, "Why can't I hold all these limes?" For some reason, that's what it made me think of. Magusa? What does that mean? Okay. Still a problem area, right here. Problematic. How about we turn it over? Turn it over. Connect these. A little bit of erasing. A bit more. Yes. Okay. When in doubt, scribble it out. Yeah. I just made that one up, but it kind of rolls off the tongue. It's a pat a pop. Hey, welcome. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Start giving you legal advice? Oh, I can give you all sorts of legal advice. What do you want to know? I got tons of legal advice that I could make up right now. What's up, Stephanie? Shout out to Germany. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about China. No, I don't speak any Mandarin or Cantonese or anything. What other channels am I streaming on? I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. Twitch.tv/Peter Draws and the Peter Draws YouTube. So if you see me responding to a chat that you don't see, it's because I'm reading the other chat, okay? You know, can't get the doodling down with pencil. I know, it took me a while. And someone was just mentioning the other, a few minutes ago that for a long time, I was very hesitant and intimidated by pencil. So, I mean, I was in your shoes, your same shoes for a long time. And I think it did. I think it really did help to go to school and be forced to do, like, I wasn't forced to, but it was like, to do pencil drawings at school. I don't even remember what class it was. Maybe, I think it was even before the figure drawing class. But to just, I don't know. I think I took it was like intermediate drawing or something. And we had to do, I don't know, drawings. And that helped me just become more comfortable. They weren't doodles, right? It was actually an online drawing class, which I was very hesitant. I was like, really, an online art class? But it was actually very nice because the professor would post assignments, and then once a week I would get 15 minutes one-on-one time over a Zoom call with the professor, and it didn't really matter that it was a Zoom call because I would just like post we would pull up the pictures of the drawings I had done, and 15 minutes is a lot of time to get one-on-one feedback with a drawing professor, right? Plus, I liked that it was online because sometimes it's good to have other artists and other students there, but sometimes it's nice to not have anyone else there, because then if they're there, then you're always like looking and comparing your own progress. And this, I was just very focused on my own thing. I never knew what anyone else was drawing, how well they were doing. But I don't think I would like my whole art school experience to be like that, because it's definitely really nice a lot of the time. I would say most of the time, to be able to see and interact with the other students. But I think that class helped me become more comfortable with pencils. And I've got to have that sketchbook around here somewhere. Maybe I'll show it to y'all one day if I find it, of the drawings I did. It was just like all about value and tone. She would tell us just like find any area in your room or whatever and just draw it, and the darkest area you see there should be the darkest area on your drawing, and then the lightest area you see there should be the lightest area, and just draw the shapes and the shading and just spend some time doing it, Crixus, what up? Am I done with school? Almost. A couple more months here, and then I'll be done. Should eat fishing boats and become Peter Jaws. That rolls off the tongue too. Peter Jaws. Stippling clouds. Nice. Cooking some? Yeah. I've been cooking more since I got a girlfriend, and we cook together, and that's more fun than... My problem before with cooking was it's boring to cook just for yourself. Because a lot of the recipes are not for one person, and so then you're left with a bunch of food, and you're like, well, I guess I'm eating the same thing every day this week because I cooked a recipe that was intended for 2 to 4 people, or you have to figure out how to like half or quarter the recipe, and it's just more fun to have someone to share it with. Any more charcoal work? Yeah. I don't know, Box Lane Productions. To be honest, I think it's a lot of it is, I mean, there could be a million reasons, but also these are 1 million subscribers that I've slowly gathered over like 10 or 15 years. Some of them could be long dead and rotting in their graves by now. So it's hard for those people to watch the stream. A lot of them maybe don't even log into YouTube anymore. A lot of them, don't care about drawing. Maybe they're more into race cars or something, or maybe they only click on like SpaceX videos. I'm just guessing. I'm just saying these people are spread out over time. Yeah, mostly stuff I see in everyday life is what inspires my art, I think. Other artists a little bit, but other artists mostly discourage me. I try not to pay attention to other artists. What do they say? Comparison is the thief of joy. That's usually what happens to me. If I enjoy other artists, they almost have to be a type of art that is not very similar to my own. I'm not perfect, okay? Far from it. So PV Sculpt. Peter applause. Animations? Not too much. Oh, nice, Paul. Yeah. So we're not supposed to send vids to all subscribers. Yeah, there's all these theories and stuff. It's one of the reasons why I get discouraged about YouTube and stuff, because there's like all these things about the algorithm and when you publish a video, don't publish it to your subscribers, otherwise YouTube will not show it to your subscribers or show it to anyone. Or it's like, why can't, or people will comment on my videos like, oh, I haven't been getting notifications for your videos for 5 years, but I finally saw one of your videos again. I'm like, what's going on here? I just have to not think about it too much. I have to focus on other things, otherwise I get frustrated. I mean, I'm not the best YouTuber, okay? There's a lot of things about YouTube and making videos where I don't follow what they call, what do they call them? Like best use policies or something like that, or about like making the catchiest thumbnails and putting the right things in the description and the right hashtags or whatever. There's a million things I could be doing better. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, okay, Peter, good job for doing anything. Good job for making a video and publishing it. Well done, buddy. That's what I tell myself. Good job. Yeah, I don't know if people even get notified that I'm streaming. I don't know if stream notifications are a thing on YouTube. Yo, what up, alls? Yeah, I see that sub icon. I know, that's one of the reasons why I liked streaming on Twitch, because I could listen to music on there. Now I'm just listening to royalty-free music so I don't get dinged on YouTube. Sorry, I don't mean to complain too much. I know it's not a good vibe when the streamer or whoever just sits here whining the whole time. So just tell me, just say, Peter, too much whining, if I'm whining too much. I want to keep the vibes at least slightly positive. On that note, I do like how this drawing is coming along. A lot of it is pretty cool. Like, there's like the combination of like blatant, easily discernible marks, like these pencil marks down here, in contrast with like the finer gradients and shading. I like that. It's a nice contrast, I think. Something nice about my day today? I don't think I did a lot today. I woke up and I had a granola bar and my first glass of cold brew coffee before, I played some old school RuneScape while I did that and watched the live stream of, if you watched today's video that I posted, I was talking about this other channel on YouTube where they were like live streaming themselves doing like a deep sea dive. I watched that too. And I finished editing the video that I posted today. I recorded the commentary and posted that on YouTube. And then I started streaming. It's been a pretty chill day. Oh, I paid all my like bills, like rent and stuff, because it's the first day of the month. That's when I do all that stuff. Yeah, it's a good idea, MJP. I usually try to do like a little scheduled upload while I'm on a trip. Like I did that when I was in Italy, because when I went to Italy, I was gone for a month. I had 2 scheduled uploads for that. Because I couldn't go for a month without uploading. I mean, even like what's the word? Well, I can't think of the word, but oh, you're talking about this appendage? Yeah, that's pretty satisfying, right? Yeah, we need more of that. Maybe these things up here can kind of fade in too. You're stunned to see the Twitch email notification. You're like, no way, that's a mistake. There's gotta be a mistake. A relic from the past. That was just an old Twitch email notification that got lodged in the pipes of the internet and finally came out today, huh? Shut up 5 years late. What up, Kendall? What's up? Finally, a mod in here. Peter Thaws. What age did I start drawing / doodling? Probably like 5 or 6 years old. I mean, I have sketchbooks. I have drawings that my mom kept from that age. I don't know if that was the earliest. What's up, Happy Ukes? So pareidolia-ing this drawing. Wait, what does that mean? You see faces in it? Is that what pareidolia is? Hey, where's the face? Oh, is it? Are these the eyes right here? These little guys? Little eyeballs. I do like some eyeballs. Huh. I don't hate it. They could be eyes. What is this a nose or is this like its weird little mouth? How do you feel about using an eraser in drawing? Like, how do I use it more sparingly? I don't know. Why do you need to use it more sparingly? I used to not use an eraser at all in my drawings. Well, partly because I would always draw in pen, but then I would not use an eraser in my pencil drawings even because I was so used to drawing in pen where, you know, it wasn't an option. But now I'm like, now it's just another tool. So, I mean, there's no guilt in using an eraser. What's the big deal? You find yourself relying on it too much or something? What bothered me about pencil before? Just wasn't me. I just wasn't used to it. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't really remember. You know, maybe I should have been writing in a journal. But I don't really remember why I didn't like it. Maybe it's just the fact that it's like less precise, and you know, pen is very binary. It's very either on or off. It's either there's a line or there's not. It's either black or white, right? And pencil is much more, you can have a lot of in-betweens, a lot of more options. You can have a faint line or a bold line and a million things in between. And things that aren't even lines, they're just like areas. A hair on the paper. Hey, Twiggy Thrower. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Erasable pens, yeah. There was this one brand called I think it's called Friction. It's like a weird way of spelling friction, you know, but it was like with an X. They did have a weird smell, but I never really, the problem with those is they're like the worst of both worlds. In order to make an erasable pen, they made a worse pen than usual, and the erasing is also worse than most erasable things. It's like, what's the point? Why write in pen if it's going to be erasable? And why use something erasable if it's going to be such a bad experience to erase it? Yo, Danny Savage, thanks for that resub. Thank you. Why are y'all just saying Peter with a word after it everywhere? All right, Isaiah. Yo, Jupiter, what's up? Good to see you. How's it going? Blue Daisy, hey. Errolyn Jackson, thanks for that sub. I appreciate you using your Prime. And 7 Andromeda, $5. Thank you. Y'all are so generous. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's like some weird abstract thing. The weight of the paper? I don't know. It's kind of like, to me it feels like some kind of cardstock. I don't really know anything about it though. I just have this little stack of it. I don't really know where it came from. And when it's all gone, I don't know how to get more of it. So I wish I had more information about it, but it's just like some paper that I have. You're starting to memorize all the ingredients of the bottles. Sup, McLean Art? How are you? You shared your doodle on Instagram? Oh, did you send it to me? I see something from Cat Otterby. Sorry, I shouldn't be reading messages on stream. Paper in huge bulk. I haven't bought paper in a long time just because I have so much of it. So I guess that means I might have bought it in huge bulk at some point. But I mean, I don't go through paper that much, just because it's not like I do a billion drawings a day, you know? I do like 1 or 2 drawings a day. Some days I don't do any drawings. I mean, I have lots of sketchbooks with lots of drawings in them, but I have a lot of sketchbooks still with a lot of open pages ready for drawings. Okay, I'm switching to the 2H pencil for the first time in a long time. Made any ceramics lately? No, not since my ceramics class 1 or 2 semesters ago. I don't really like ceramics that much. Too many steps with too much time you have to wait in between all the steps. I mean, I'm a pretty patient person, I think. But it's just like, I don't know. Just, you know, not everything is going to be my thing. And I don't think that was my thing. My desk pad needs dish detergent. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. I mean, I really should wash it because look, it's getting the back of my paper dirty, which is kind of bad. Yeah, you're right. You are right. I'm not gonna argue with you. It's dirty. Okay, all right. I'm gonna zoom out. Look at what we've got here so far. What does this need? All right, could maybe use some more darkness here. Some more darkness here to kind of, yeah, round it out. I'm looking at the like the feed on my monitor because it's like looking at a little kind of thumbnail version of it, so it's kind of like getting an overview. Could maybe use some darkness up here. Sometimes when you're just sitting here looking at it, you're like too close, right? I don't really think I'm where I want to be with pencils still, even though I'm much more comfortable with them. I think there's still a lot of room to improve, but in order to do that, I just got to keep trying. Every time I draw with them, I get a little bit better or learn some little, you know, just feeling more comfortable with them more. Goes a long way. Just finishing a drawing and then looking back on it thinking, you know, oh yeah, I like that little part, or I like what I did there, or oh, that part is not so good, maybe I should not do that or do that a little bit different next time I do a drawing. Just be able to tuck those little thoughts away into your head. It's good. Tame Impala. I haven't sat down and listened to like a whole Tame Impala album recently, but I got some of their songs on like on my playlist and stuff. Yeah, I still like them. Do I use graphite and charcoal in the same drawing? Not usually. Because to me, they're just such they are like not really the same medium to me. They're so different. Like the textures and the way, like to me it feels like graphite, like a pencil. The graphite kind of, you can kind of, like when you draw, it kind of works the graphite into the fibers of the paper a little bit. But charcoal, it's like, the stuff just kind of sits on top of the paper. And it's much, like this is really, it's really just shades of gray. And charcoal is like, this stuff's straight up black. They make each other, I think, and at least in my experience, they kind of make each other look worse. And you know, there are exceptions to that, of course. You can do whatever you want to do in art. I will say that like these really soft ones, like these 10B, 9B, 8B pencils that I haven't even sharpened, these are getting pretty close to being that same feeling of charcoal. Like they're like, I don't really like using them as much because they're so soft and they're like too dark, and like when I draw with them, the texture of material they put down is so different than everything else on the paper. Yeah, you can erase charcoal. Depending on the paper you use, you can erase it very easily. It's very useful. Because we used, in the life drawing class I did, it was like required to have an eraser, and we did all it was like drawing charcoal on, depending on the type of drawings we were doing, either on newsprint or just like sketching paper. And we were pretty much expected to be erasing sometimes, you know? It's like when you draw something wrong, it's in the right place. It was all about like moving. It's like, hey, you might have like an arm in the wrong place, move it. And by move it, the instructor meant erase it and draw it in the right place, you know? It's like, don't get stuck. Don't like overcommit to something being in the wrong place. It's unreasonable. But I mean, that's drawing from reference. Here I can make my own decisions about what's right or wrong. Pencils are satisfying to bite. Yeah, they are. You can leave very distinct bite because the wood is like so soft and they're so smooth. You leave bite marks in them. They're like marking your territory. Sometimes to see if I have a line straight, I look down across the paper. It's much easier to tell for sure if it's straight, especially if it's a line that like doesn't connect in the middle like this. It's hard to trust your eyes completely looking straight down at it, but you can look, if you look across the paper, it's easier to tell. excellent opportunity to arrange all of your watercolors by color. You mean like in the palette or in the tubes, or how are they out of order? Nice, Queen. You what up, Chadwick? Yo, what the heck, Chadwick? Yeah, you better be happy. You better be. Where do you get off pestering me like that? Huh? What the heck? Every Instagram post, this person was just saying, hey, get back on Twitch. Get back on Twitch. Get back on Twitch. Every post. Making me not want to do it. Playing a dangerous game. It finally worked. You just flounder with graphite and charcoal? Yeah. It's alright. I mean, not everyone has to enjoy every type of medium. It's tough when you get put in the position. I mean, it's weird to say get put in when you put yourself in a position, like an art class, and you're like, I mean, that was kind of me with ceramics. It's like, I'm not really enjoying this, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna push through because I signed up for this class. I might as well try my best. Yeah, maybe Jupiter. It's even if I did only stream because Chadwick would not stop pestering me, I would never admit it. Okay, I'll never admit defeat. Tried a Bob Ross painting. Probably the closest I ever came was when I took a watercolor class at a local community college, and we did like a little stream and forest scene. But no. Well, people already compare me to Bob Ross too much. We want me to actually do a Bob Ross painting? I'm not really interested in his style of art. I mean, he's a cool guy and everything. I'd like to meet him one day, but really, it's just like a painting of a mountain. Okay. I've seen a mountain before. Still want to know if he graduated from school or not? Me? No, I'm not. I'm not graduated. I graduated from high school. When I have to fill out those forms that you have to put your level of education, I have to put some college. Y'all are funny. Okay. Okay, this drawing I feel like is almost done. I feel like I'm kind of putting the finishing touches on it now. It's kind of at the stage where I can kind of keep tweaking things like shading, kind of keep darkening some areas, lightening some areas. It's like some drawings you could just kind of, especially with it when it's like pencil, you could kind of keep endlessly drawing, but there's like a point of diminishing returns. It's like, okay, we get it. And it can look overdrawn. There's some kind of appeal to be able to see like the roughness to it, the sketchiness, I think. If you spend too long on it, it starts to look too polished, and the kind of haphazard composition of this piece, I don't think would go well with looking too polished. Because there's not really a lot going on here. It's just a bunch of shapes overlapping. Maybe. I could be selling myself short. Maybe it would look amazing if it were super polished. Let me come back in with, I have been using the 5B. Huh. Maybe I should come in with a slightly darker pencil even, for some finishing touches. Hey Nagasaki, good to see you. I've been getting on very well. Hope you have too. Yeah, I've been doing so good. So good. I've been dropping into your streams every now and then, just lurking for a few minutes, checking in on you, making sure you're okay. Look, my pencil sharpener is getting too full of pencil shavings. Oh, that's so satisfying though. Look at those little guys in there. It's like a wooden tutu, you know, like the ballerina dress or whatever it's called. It's like the same kind of fluff. Hey Eric Fox, what's up? You moved to Australia? Wow. It's like, if shipping prices are any indication, that it must be like moving to a different planet. The only place as expensive to ship to is Australia. It seems to be Japan. I don't know why I sharpened it this sharp. I need it because I just want to shade in some areas. Should have left it a little bit more dull. Maybe I can do some detail work here until it gets a little more dull again. Picked up surfing? Wow. Sounds like you're living the dream. I used to live on the beach and I never surfed. I never even went I never even went in the water. But I would go in the mornings sometimes and watch people surf. It looked pretty chill. Oh, I'm drawing off camera. Forgot I zoomed in so much. A ceramic sculpture opportunity? I know, that's what I was doing at school, but I didn't I'd rather make sculptures out of like metal or wood or almost anything else besides ceramics. Stone, I tried stone carving recently. That was a lot of fun. Way more, stone carving was extremely satisfying. Way more fun than I expected it to be. I don't know if any of those commands work right now, Kendall. Like, I don't even know if Nightbot or whichever bot that was supposed to work with. I don't think any of it's set up right now. I think the stone I was using is called alabaster, which is like a little bit harder than soapstone, but not nearly as hard as marble, I think. I'm not an expert about stone carving yet. But I'm in talks. I'm about to talk to one of my old professors next week, maybe, about going back to Italy, maybe next summer, and doing a marble carving residency there. But it's a because that's where like a lot of like Carrara marble, that's where that stuff comes from. But this is they do like, I would design the stone carving, I would design the carving in like a 3D modeling program, and then they would use like a 5-axis CNC carver to do the rough carving, and then I would just finish it by hand. I think that it's called the Digital Stone Project or something like that. So that's pretty cool, because I have been enjoying both stone carving and 3D modeling. So it's kind of bringing those two things together. He probably is, Mr. Gowan. He's probably doing all right. He's just on vacation. Stream avatars. I'll get all this stuff figured out again. It's just haven't streamed in a while, you know, so it took me a while to get back into the swing of things. Hey, bassoon and around, welcome. Hey, Trip Tank, saving up for Boy with a Balloon? All right, I'll hang on to it for you. Put it on layaway. Wait, do you have to pay a portion of do you have to pay like a down payment to put something on layaway? Yeah, how about maybe you just go ahead and pay like 10%? Oh, that's reasonable, right? That was kind of Borderlands-esque music, wasn't it? A little Western ditty. Oh yeah, thanks for those links, Nagi. Venus de Peter? What does that involve? Is that a nude statue of myself? Is that what you're asking for? Or just I don't know what you're at, what that means. Okay, I'm just kind of, I think I'm just kind of procrastinating on this now. Does this still look like a face? I'm not saying that it would be good or bad if it does, but I'm just curious. Look at this. Look at the side of my hand. Well, that's all right, Queen. Don't worry about it. All right, this needs to be darker. This needs to be this, 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 that, this, that, this thing, that thing, this, yeah. Could put something up here, or it could just be empty. It is pretty random music. The farther it goes, the weirder it gets. I've never listened to it. I don't know what is playing, okay? What up, Brian? Yeah, welcome. Yeah, like a tasteful cloth wrapped around me. But it looks like there's tension in the piece because it looks like the cloth could slip off at any moment. Yeah. What is this song? I feel like it's supposed to be a laid back genre. I feel like it got to the end of that playlist and now it's just like playing random stuff. AI is making these choices, right? We can blame AI for this easily. Okay. This part, man, I like the pencil, the hatch marks here, but this part just keeps sticking out to me, so I need to do something about it. Like, it should not be catching my eye as much as it is, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be the part that catches my eye out of everything in the drawing. That's the problem. So call me Spoose. Thanks for the $2. Thank you. What if some people are AI and only some are born sentient? As one of those AI people, I have to tell you that you're wrong, and that's impossible. You're crazy. Yeah, things have changed, Mr. Goen. You know, the times, they are a-changin'. I wonder if the people who make this music make it with royalty-free music sites and like, ooh, we got to make some music to upload to Epidemic Sound so content creators can use it. Or are they like, do they make it because they're like, yeah, we're musicians, and then, wait, can you like sell your music to this platform or something? I don't know how it works. AI couldn't come up with the Sog Dog. Okay, that's a little better. Do you think my Sog Dog, is that like my video or whatever, has that been sampled by, is that in the AI brain? Like, has that been sampled and put out by the AI network? I don't know how AI works exactly. They have like a group of things. They're like, they put out their little tentacles and their feelings. They're feelers, right? And they like slurp everything up and then spit it back out. When you ask them a question or they generate things. Yeah, ask ChatGPT about Sog Dogs. On TikTok, you can sell your music for people to use. Yo, what up, Flantastic? Good to see you. How are you? No, you're right, MJP. Darks would punch much more with bright whites. You need to use a cover sheet to protect your hand as well as your lights. No, you're right. I'm smudging the crap out of this thing, which does make it so the white areas I've left are kind of just more of a light gray. And sometimes I do have like a piece of paper I keep under my hand. And I was just kind of doing a casual drawing here today. But the alternative is to try to come in afterwards and maybe do some erasing to maybe help things pop out a little bit. It's a less elegant solution, but maybe it'll help a little bit. Better than nothing. But you're totally right, MJ Pete. Smudging the crap out of this is, it's sloppy and it makes it look worse. But I was just feeling kind of lazy, to be honest. That's the answer. I don't have a good excuse. Doing this erasing thing will not look as better as not. It will never look as good as not smudging it in the first place, but look, I'm already re-smudging it. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should go wash my hands before I try cleaning it up. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Yeah. A little scrub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub. I'm already getting stuff right back on my fingers. Gotta be careful. Everywhere I go, I'm re-smudging. I'm stupid. Looks pretty bad. I should have tried to erase around these little things because it's so. Oh well. I don't care. I don't care. What's up, Skyplex? Oh, JB McKean, watching from Scotland. What does my butt say? Excuse me? So, got my Phoebe Bridgers paints on. Yo, the Pragmatic, thanks for $5. Got the Narwhal pen, number 699. Nice. Just wondering what I clean it up with. I have just a eraser. Just the eraser works good. It's just it's hard to get in small little detail spots like this. I mean, there are other erasers you can get with finer, you know, like those little ones that like extend. They're like pen shaped. They threw the tip while I was shaking my butt. Yeah, you're right. That was good timing. What up, Spy? Graffiti? Yeah. I mean, the most recent time I did it was when I drew on someone's car with spray paint. I'm not very good at it, just because I haven't done it much. Ugh, that's fun. And it took me like 4 or 5 hours, and when I was done, I had like nerve damage in my finger. Like my fingertip was numb for like 2 or 3, maybe like half a week. Scrap eye drawings, yeah, I spray them sometimes, especially my charcoal drawings. Yeah, I have some fixative. Like if I was gonna send this to someone or do anything with it besides just stack it away, I would probably spray it with fixative to keep it from smudging. I mean, I can't really do it while, I don't really want to do it while I'm in the middle of drawing. I mean, I guess I could. A lot of them are called workative fixatives, which means you can keep going and draw on top of them. You know. Spray painting is horrible on the finger. Yeah, I didn't know if there's something I should have been doing differently, like holding a different way or using like a thimble on my finger or something, or continually switching fingers. I'm just looking at this drawing and saying, Thinking. Oh, the oil drum soup cans. I forgot about those. That was so long ago. That was when I lived in Wilmington. Yeah, those were fun. Yeah, one of them I painted to look like a Campbell's soup can, and one I just did like random spray paint on. Yeah, that was fun. I just like drove by that guy's place. I was like, I noticed he had a bunch of barrels in his back behind his business. I was like, hey, can I paint a couple of these? And I never came back for them, and I have no idea what he did with them. I never talked to him again. I just left him there. Self-portrait? Yeah, I've done a couple self-portraits. I don't know where they are. With mixed success. There's probably on my Instagram somewhere. I don't know how far you'd have to scroll. I've done probably between 5 and 10 self-portraits. A regal snail in fancy garb. Adorable. I'm thinking I should try playing my piano song for you. I need to. My piano teacher told me to practice playing in front of people to prepare for the recital, because it's so much different when you're playing in front of people. You get nervous, you know. And this is kind of like playing in front of people. I get nervous playing in, even if it's a live stream. Look at all the eraser shavings. Is it just me, or is like this little spot kind of not great? I don't think it's worth messing with. At this point, I just gotta move on to the next drawing. Worked on art pieces for merchandise of another brand / or creator. Would you be willing to? Don't really know what you mean. It's pretty vague question. I mean, I've done like some album art for some bands. I did like some promotional drawings for like some Netflix shows. It all depends on how much you're willing to pay. Yeah. A design for t-shirts? Yeah, oh yeah, I've done that sometimes too. Reach out to me through Discord. I don't check Discord that often. It'd be better to send me a message on Instagram or send me an email. I'm on a hypothetical medieval quest. Bring a sword, magic staff, or my persuasion. Magic staff is too vague, so I'm gonna go with sword. I would need to know more about the magic staff in order to choose it. Yeah. I'm sure the more you do spray painting and graffiti, what's up, Ignatius? How are you? The more you do it, your hands and fingers probably just get tougher. I mean, it's impossible that they wouldn't. Yeah, they gotta. Okay, I'm gonna play the piano piece for you now. How does it sound? Sounds like a piano of some sort. It is a sort of piano, yeah. Not the best quality. I know. Soon I'll figure out how to pipe it in directly from the piano. I know it's a little bit. I know it's not perfect. Okay, but I know. All right. As long as you can hear it. Yo, thanks for that sub 52M80. Thank you for using that Twitch Prime. All right. Okay, here we go. No, for real this time. Yay. All right, a couple little hiccups in there, but pretty good, pretty good. Thank you for listening. Thank you, everybody. A tears warning. Sorry. Yeah. It's a Farfomatic. Thank you for the support and listening. And I'm sure the thunderous applause. I could hear it gathering from around the world. What's up, Alex? Good to see you. A sog dog today? No, not today. Not today. Did you? Oh, thanks, Queen. Yeah. Thank you, Sodus. All right. I think I'm gonna hop off for now. We got a good drawing done, and you are all here to see it live in person. Turned out pretty good. Fun Friday afternoon drawing. The animals liked that song. That's good. That's a good sign. All right. See you all later. All right. Yeah. Don't be late next time. Tardiness will not be tolerated. So surely there's some way to enable notifications, or just don't close the stream and stay here staring at the monitor until the next time I come back. Okay? Whatever you've got to do, do it. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. All right? Appreciate all the support. Hey, what up, Blockman? Nice to see you. As always. All right, bye.